Jack and the Beanstalk. Illustrated by Barbara Vagnozzi. Jack and his mother were hungry and cold, and winter was on the way. They had no money to buy food or firewood, and they were dressed in rags. Jack tried to find work, but everyone said he was too stupid. "It's no good, Jack," said his mother. "You'll have to sell the cow." Jack knew they would starve without money, so he set off for market the very next morning. On the way, he met a man who needed a cow very badly indeed. "I will buy your cow," said the man. "I have no money, but I will give you these very special beans in return." "You gave away our cow for a few silly beans?" shouted Jack's mother. "How stupid can you be?" And she threw all the beans outside. Next morning, Jack woke up to find a huge beanstalk had grown outside his window. "Look what's grown from the beans," he cried. "Please don't climb up, Jack," said his mother. "You're all I have left in the world." "I must go," Jack replied, "but I promise I'll be back by bedtime." Jack reached the top at last, where he found a magical hidden land. A fairy was even waiting for him. "Hello," she said. She explained that Jack's father had once owned all this land, but that a giant had killed him and taken it for himself. "We'll see about that," said Jack. "I'm off to find the giant." The giant's house was so big it was easy to find. To Jack's surprise, the door was opened, not by a giant, but by a friendly woman. "Come in and hide quickly," she said. "My husband the giant loves to eat people, and you look nice and fresh." As Jack hid in a big cooking pot, he heard the giant singing, "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of a small human." "Don't be silly," said the giant's wife. "Sit down and eat your lunch." "It's salad." As soon as the giant finished his huge lunch, his wife brought a live hen and put it in front of him. "Now lay," the giant ordered. As Jack watched from his hiding place, a beautiful golden egg appeared from beneath the hen. By and by the giant nodded off, his massive head resting on the table. Quickly Jack jumped out of the pot and picked up the hen and the golden egg. He tiptoed out of the giant's house and ran all the way to the beanstalk. Jack's mother was delighted to see him safe and sound. Her jaw dropped when she saw the hen and the golden eggs it laid. for now they could buy food, firewood, and clothes. "Don't leave me again, Jack," she begged. "Stay with me now." But Jack was restless. He was keen to find out what else was at the top of the beanstalk, so he climbed it once more. Back at the giant's house, the giant's wife let Jack in as before. She made him hide in the cooking pot again while the giant counted his treasure. The giant fell asleep while he was gazing at 2 bags of silver and gold. Jack picked up both bags and ran for the beanstalk. The very next day, Jack made his way to the giant's castle one last time. He had to hide in a cupboard while the giant ate. Jack was amazed to see a magic golden harp playing beautiful music all by itself. The giant fell asleep after 2 whole pigs and 1 cow. Jack jumped out of the cupboard and picked up the magic harp. But the harp cried out and woke the giant, who gave chase at once. Jack ran as fast as he could and slid down the beanstalk without stopping. The giant wasn't far behind. He reached the top of the beanstalk and started to climb down. Jack picked up a very sharp axe and swung it at the beanstalk. The beanstalk shook but did not break. Jack swung again, and this time the beanstalk split in 2 with a terrific crash. The giant roared with rage and fell all the way to the ground. "Safe at last," cried Jack, "and rich," added his mother. "We'll buy food and firewood and fine clothes for the whole village." The end.